Hi there. This lesson's about applications of linear equations. We're just going to practice the procedure for solving some word problems, and we'll also practice how to summarize a problem and write down the relevant information, so that if your teacher's a big pain in the butt like me and wants the students to copy down the problems before doing the problem sets, you'll have a way to efficiently summarize the problem. I would advise that you pause the video and try each problem on your own, and then resume the video and see how you did. We'll get started with this first one. So as I said, we will summarize. So after reading the problem, we can see that there is an $18 pizza. We can say Jill ate 2/3 what Jack ate. And then Jill pay ? So what we're going to do is we always want to assign variable to the unknowns. So we'll let x equal the amount that Jack pays. And then 2/3 x is going to be the amount that Jill pays. And then our equation, after we have our variables, since it was an $18 pizza, the sum of what each one pays is going to be $18. Get rid of fractions. 5x equals 54. So x equals $10.80. And then we will answer in a complete sentence. So we will say that, well, actually, that's what Jack pays, right? Because that's what x is. So Jill's going to pay 2/3 of that. So we have to do 2/3 times, and actually I'll leave it as 54/5. This way we can do some simplifying. So that is 3 and 18. So that's 36/5, which is 7 1/5. So Jill should pay $7.20. Another way we could have done that is just subtract $10.80 from 18. But this way it works out. Either way, so Jill should pay $7.20, and that's how we take care of that. In the next problem, again, to summarize, so earns $7.50 per hour. Over 35 hours is overtime. $350, $250 1 week. And we want to know overtime hours. ? So we will let x equal the number of overtime hours. So from that, our equation is going to be 35 hours. Oh, I guess we're missing a piece of information. So overtime is 1.5 times which is what we mean by time and a half. So we have 35 hours at $7.50 an hour plus 1.5 times 750 times x, and that's going to equal 352.50. All right, so if we multiply by 100, that will get us 35 times 750 plus 15 times 75x equals 35,250. And then 35 times 750 is 26,250. And then 15 times 75 is 1125x. So 1125x equals 9,000. And then it looks to me like that goes in 8 times. And x was the number of overtime hours, so we can say that Betsy worked 8 hours of overtime. Cool. All right, just 2 more to go. So to summarize this one, paid $1627.50 with 8.5% tax. We want to know the original cost. So x is going to equal the original cost. And so the original cost plus 0.085 times the original cost is $1627.50. Multiplied by 1,000. That's not a good 85 there. Here we go. Throw some commas in there. So now we know that 1085x equals 1,627,500. So if we do the division, we'll just do this one long division here. So that goes in wait a minute, looks like I threw an extra 0 in there. Let's rewrite that. 1627500. Okay, 1 time there. So that is 2 and 54. Bring down the 5. And that's going to go in 5 times. 5, 2, 54. So 1,500. The original cost was $1,500. Okay, last one. Again, summarize. $2,700 220 people, $15 adult ticket, and $7.50 student ticket. So we're going to let X be the number of students. And so we will have 7.5 times X. And let's just scoot that down so we have room, because the other unknown that we're being asked for is 220 minus X, which is going to be the number of adults. So it's 15 times 220 minus X, and that's going to equal 2,700. Let's multiply by 10, so 75X plus 150 times 220 minus X equals 2,700. And so 15 times 22 is 330. So that means that 150 times 220 is going to be 33,000. Oh, I didn't multiply this by. There we go. Multiply by 10. So this is 33,000 minus 150x, 75x, 27,000. So negative 75x equals negative 6,000. So x equals, what's that go in? That goes in 8 times, so that's 80. Remember that x was the number of students, so there were 80 students. And 220 minus 80 is the number of adults, so that will be 140. And there you have it. So there's 4 examples of the types of problems, word problems that you might see involving linear equations. Thanks for watching.